Hello, my witchlets, and welcome to DIY Thursday. Today we're going to be going back into our book here on Mabon and doing some more craft projects. So the thing that we're going to do today is we're going to make some incense. Now this is loose incense, so when you go to burn it, you're just going to use a little pinch of it on a charcoal disc for burning incense. So it's bound to have a very delightful scent. I'm gonna mix up, I don't know that I'm gonna necessarily mix up 4 ounces of it, but I'm gonna mix up a bit of it just as an in general thing. And then you'll just take a little pinch of it every time you go to burn it. And given the ingredients that go in it and the fact that they're all accosting my senses right now, this is gonna smell really good, especially when it's burning. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some dried mint, some dried sage. I just have rubbed sage. That's primarily what I use pretty much in cooking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use it in this as well. It's not ideally, honestly, I would just grow my own sage and pick my own sage because I know what's going into that and all of that metaphysical aspect of it. But at the same time, I don't have space to do that right now. So I would much prefer to buy rub sage because I know I will use it in cooking, whereas my sage bundles, I don't tend to use those as frequently as I probably should, but that's okay. So you're gonna need sage, whether you use like the bundled sage, white sage, or you use rub sage. I'm sure it'll smell just fine. And then calendula flowers, which are marigolds, dried marigolds. These ones happen to be whole flowers and they are from Egypt. So that's what we're going to use, and we're going to put them into our container once we get them all ground together. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes because I need to go get my my mortar and pestle and all of that. All right. On my list of things that I don't necessarily like other people to buy for me is my mortar and pestle. Because of the type of witch that I am, I prefer tools that I am using to not have any other energy in them other than the energy that is naturally occurring in the material that it's made from or whatever I imbue it with. In this particular case, I accepted this as a gift from cameraman Ken because he walked by it in the store and he has a similar vibration with objects as I do, and he said that this one called my name. So he stopped and looked at it and held it in his hand and he said, yes, this must go to her. So this is my mortar and pestle. This is what I use when I am making everything from healing potions to cooking food to making incense to all of it. This is my blessed mortar and pestle, shall we say. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna use a tablespoon because I need something to move them from the bag to the pestle, or the mortar. Is this part the mortar? I don't know. Anyway, I don't actually know what they are. I just know what they're called and what they do. So I'm gonna put my rubbed sage in here. That's a good amount. And try to get my calendula flowers here. And I'm gonna, this dried naturally because it's been so hot here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grind these together using the mortar and pestle here. And I'm not really looking to grind them to a pulp or anything like I would be if I was trying to make like a poultice or something for wound care. But I do want to get these mixed together fairly well. and broken down somewhat. Otherwise, you're gonna, like when you do your pinch, you're gonna end up with like, oh look, a whole flower, and you don't want that. You want it to be, you know, a pinch, because your charcoals for incense are only so big, and you don't want to put a whole bunch of stuff on it, because otherwise then it won't burn evenly, and it'll give you a weird effect. So you just want to break this down. Now, like I said, when I was doing this, I was using about a tablespoon of everything to put together and smash and grind. You can do whatever you'd like. If you use this much, it's gonna last for a good long while because, like I said, only a pinch at a time. But I'll see if I have any charcoals or anything that I can burn this on. And we'll see what it does when it lights up. All right, so I went ahead and tested this. I don't have any charcoal personally. Well, actually I do, but it's packed away in storage somewhere. So in the meantime, what I decided to do was put some in my incense bowl like that and just light it. It does smell very nice, and it's a very autumny kind of a smell. Not spell, it's not a spell. It's very autumny kind of a smell. It's light, and I think it will do a wonderful job in welcoming the spirit of Mabon and Thanksgiving into your home. So if you liked what you saw today, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, go ahead and smash that dislike button. But either way, leave me a comment. The comments actually really help my algorithm, and it gets more people to be able to see these videos that I'm trying to do every week. So help my algorithm. And if you want to help me out personally, that would be fantastic. I have a Patreon. It's /KWOS food, I think. Might be just KWOS. The link is actually in my channel, so if you just, go to the main page of my channel, you can click on my Patreon link, and there's several different ways that you can contribute on a monthly basis. I'm trying to see the feasibility of doing this, but I have a very special thing that I would really like to do if I were able to start bringing in about $250 a month. I think I have something that you guys would really, really love. But I need to get to that point first. So help me out, and we'll see where things go with everything. So if there's something in particular that you would like to see me do or talk about or whatever, please leave a comment. Let me know. If you end up becoming a patron on Patreon, go ahead and mention it in the Discord channel and let me know what it is that you would like to see and would like to know more about. That's for this stuff, that's for cooking, that's for whatever. So woo, oh, just got a whiff of marigold. It's very strong. I think I triggered my allergies. That's great. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. So we will see you next time with more kitchen witchery and other spells. Merry meet and blessed be.